Alright guys, in this video we are going through Killstreaks and we are going to be going through the loadouts. Pretty basic when it comes to the loadouts, to be fair. It's the it's the same old as what we used to. They have brought some things back that we haven't had for a while. For instance, as you can see a little bit further on right there, we've got the Guardian. Guardian was used so much back in the day, it just brings back memories of people holding down buildings. We won't call them campers, holding down buildings and just putting Guardians in the doors just to stop them getting rushed. It used to happen a lot back in the day. But it's good to see it's back. It's good to see how people are going to play it these days, because playstyles on Call of Duty is completely different than what it used to be. It's going to be interesting to see how people play it. The fact we've got remote turrets. It's going to be interesting to see how many different streaks actually get used, because it's generally the same old kill streaks that people use these days. There's not much of a variety, which is a shame, because there's a lot of kill streaks that could be used that you can have fun with. You got the recon juggernaut. They brought back emergency airdrop. People used to use the emergency airdrop back in OG MW3. Not many people use it now. Still got the Wilsons, VTOLs, carpet bombs. Love the carpet bomb back in the day. We've got gunships, chopper gunners, and the good old juggernaut. It's always best to have it on score streaks as well, guys. Not kill streaks. Always best to have it on score streaks, because you've got more chance of getting them. But that's the kill streaks. We are now, guys, we are going to move over the loadouts. Right, guys, this is the loadouts for MW3 that we're running through. I really do like a lot of it. I really do like a lot of the change that they've done when it comes to having your perks, your vests. The fact that the vests do so much different. For instance, the engineer vest, spot enemy equipment, field upgrade, kill streaks through the walls, aiming down sights for the team. I do like the difference and the dynamic that's going to change through the perk setup and what people are going to be using, just because there's more of a variety. Which was the main direction. A lot needed to be changing. Resupply lethal and tactical equipment every 25 seconds. A lot of people are going to use that one, in my opinion. To be fair. But a lot of the perks that you get with using different equipment don't stack, which is a shame, but also good at the same time. I do agree. But we have our tacticals. Nothing really much different. Everybody knows the scatter mine from the beta when it did work. But literally everything else is the same. You got the EMD grenade. Applies a tracking device to enemies hit, revealing them on the team's mini-map. So it's like the snapshot, but it shows them on the map as well, which I think is pretty dope, to be fair. Lethals. No real change to lethals. Everything's the same as it always has been. You still got your claymores, your proxies, drills, throwing knives, and throwing stars, which I never really used in MW2. Breacher drone, I think I'm going to use that a lot, because I think that could be pretty fun to play and mess around with. Field upgrades. Really, apart from the ACS and everything, and obviously comm scrambler, we now have medbox as well, which we didn't have before. Which I'm wondering how that's going to work in like hardcore with a medbox. Obviously, heal you up. Because hardcore is supposed to be hardcore. So we'll have to see how that one actually turns out. But literally everything else is near enough the same. Recon drone, DDoS, deployable cover, munitions. Everything's literally the same across the board. I do like the idea for the fact that they've got dead silence still as a field upgrade, as well as having the covert sneakers, because then you can choose to have the covert sneakers as a perk so nobody can hear you, or use dead silence in a different pair of sneakers. But it depends whether you want to be heard for the whole game or none of the game, depending on which whether you want to run the boots or the field upgrade. Gloves, I didn't really look too much into the gloves on beta. I think the main one I used is the reload while sprinting. It was either reload from sprinting or the resupply. I can't exactly remember. The boots, everybody used the covert sneakers when we got to them. I think everybody used it. Trying to think which boots I used before that. I think it was either the climbing boots or the runnings. I can't remember. So much has gone on since then. We've done so much different gaming. And the gear as well. I'm trying to remember. A lot of people use the control one. But a lot of people, from what I know and what I did use as well, was the bone conduction headsets, because it reduces the combat noise, allowing to basically hear enemy footsteps and gunshots a bit better. I think a lot of people use that, and I think a lot of people still will. But it's going to be good to see the builds and loadouts that people do use. It'll be very interesting. But that literally is the run of the loadouts, guys. Thank you all for being here for the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you do enjoy it. There are more videos coming out today. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of the day. Love you all. Hit me up on Twitch, and I'll chat to y'all later.